the second phase of a Central Oil Refinery Project, and Chebia, a bibre amaya hodua canina, no, Ghana yen and a yebe export and a yebabe supply or more a fango, yat a cobanis answer, natchez a juma eba beba, na a fe young Kasaya Nipa or boa dear and Nipa or de achaye, natural resources, no, ye nyaso emphaso, also now by dear Leniso Adi Hunanis or Besha a year or boa dear Nipa or de achaye, no, a former goodia hodono, or Besha Mukinana fensono, a swabang fasona, a cobani set young Kasa ye to your fango or my gun and more dani, at the Biaquaman for frosto, Nayan soon ye used to be Wahanoa, a babua ama a sika abana empono, a man for an answer set to my mufonso enya ejuma aye, young corner yenti, Mampeni, John Germany, Mahama.
0.5 billion from the OCTV partners to support additional field development and exploration activities. And that's what the Minister for Energy was talking about. We've committed the upstream players to invest more money to drill new wells to raise the volumes of oil and gas that we're producing. It's poised to record an increase in crude oil production, reversing the decline that has characterized the sector for several years now. From approximately 60,000 barrels
no esre no esuafo a ya wono ehye eye nyinam ahode ensem so Minister for Energy and Green Transition onoyanfo John Ginapo na owojumedie no asi ebie na ono nso ensem bituja ekremu ese aban eba ye nyina ya yede no kwoto ahye no ano no eye wo mo achievement ese niam mo ba ye wo mo etumi aye nyina no obobo so kopim sempo no okire se enyinam ahode na enyinam kane aho ensem e wo man Ghana mu no ye nyina ebedi adanse ese sabredie ejira ne nanso ya obetumi akase dumso ene ho nsem de enne no enya de ayetimi etibi ebio ni nyina no eye wo momodembo a wo mo abontia.
The destruction that a lot of countries witnessed during the US-Iran war. Here in Ghana, His Excellency the President convened a meeting and gave us his express instructions. One, take steps to cushion Ghanaians. And so for about 2 months, we provided 2 cedi subsidy on diesel to cushion Ghanaians. We ensured that we did not have supply disruption. A lot of countries witnessed on this a lot of distractions because they did not plan. But the most important point was when His Excellency directed that we must produce our own crude, process our own crude, consume our own crude, and stabilize the economy. In line with His Excellency's vision, resetting Ghana and adding value to our own products and resources, we are going to take the Central Refinery from a refinery capacity of 40,000 barrels per day to 100,000 barrels a day from our own resources. But more importantly, we are creating jobs. And from my discussion with the chairman, the employment level will move from about 700 or 800 to 1,500 upon completion of this project. We are also anchoring our economy, protecting ourselves from global shocks, and stabilizing our currency. And so for those of you who think that it's just figures, we are talking of real employment and real jobs for the people of Ghana. And you can also see when it comes to the currency stability. And more importantly, following the developments at the world stage, it is obvious that you are also going to have a positive impact at the pumps. And so on behalf of the President,
I was on a cracker or Sansemi Emuno, a year so far was share and Findi Jumane, a Jedi and Sam Esso, a Minister for Trade and Agri-Business, on also Ecopiemu, Ewo, a year as ye Yamame or ye Su Ejari, on also at the Ensemble to Jayankona Yentino.
Prospective investors across Morocco, China, the United Kingdom, and beyond have confirmed a deepening and genuine interest in Ghana's business environment. It is no surprise then that companies such as Central have moved from interest to action committing additional investment in the second phase of this project, beyond the export of raw materials and into the commanding heights of industrial production. My ministry has been in active discussion with investors to establish downstream industries that will deepen our manufacturing base. This refinery gives us the feedstock security to attract petrochemical manufacturers, fertilizer blenders, and plastics processors to semi-finished and finished production. And we are grateful for your leadership. I think it is a big honor. Supply chains. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, 100 years from now, when historians look back at this moment, they will see the day Ghana chose transformation by transaction. They will see the day we stopped exporting our crude and started exporting our genuinity, our industrial capacity, and our finished products. They will see the foundation upon which world-class thriving local enterprises were built. Enterprises in petrochemical, steel, ceramic, automobile, pharmaceutical, plastics, paper products, agro-processing, and beyond. They will see a Ghana that turned its vast mineral wealth into vast industrial wealth. Your Excellency. And they will report that Your Excellency began a question you asked and an answer you channeled into course. To the chairman, management, and staff of Central, we commend you for your fortitude and hard work as we partner to take advantage of the market opportunities offered under the Africa Continental Free Trade Area.
I was ever free and so na makomenim and some from there and office of the Attorney General Eddie Ababetu eja as application yera ata achia Samuel ata achia ya ene wono na wo ginemu as emranim ni edema yera chairman untumi Asante Mantemu MPP Amanyoko no womo etitinani na chese Bernard Entry boy siako ena afe ne Samra boy ena eho illegal mining ho ensemsem ya ene eda court no sabre no ne lawyer ya nanka lawyer Pia Kubi wana na edi asem na chi no ye nyina yenim se ena no enche bia no de abetu dwa se nya de a wobetumi ase di case no echi ebio eno nti na ho akohia ese wase otanso enya council foforo na oba bedi asem no echi eno na yera Samuel ata achia ene wono ena wotoa asendie no eso ede ama chairman wuntumi na court ehye se enka July 3rd ena judgment no na temua no enka ebetumi akoso na enomu ena yera atachi abaye no wetumi achiro nkrata ede akwakodan Attorney General senko mo nhwe nanka wo mun dife case no July 3rd yenim se ende akatwe na bro na chese aba ne sa ntinkebe ya enka afe no no waba be so asem ni mu aya ene no awaso no nso no ye briefing no ananse se wotumi ehwe de free any baby ababedu no we hu baby obeto aso edi free any baby odi bekwa akosi enti no nka court emma no ebre na no ana enkrata no ekokopie mu the office of the Attorney General no senior state attorney Nana Ama Prempe original 13 paragraph affidavit in opposition no original so 13 paragraph affidavit no original so awachire mu se there be enya dia sa application ya ira attach ya ede ebaye no enya dia omugituma etumi yie ene sen wo kire se free asendie no ahyase nyina no na lawyer fo no mo interest wo sansem nyina mu no wo mo nyina edi akira lawyer Pia Kubi empo ni chema wuntumi edi akira da bia no de ba kokre ni hono mu a ya wo mo an represent wo mo nyina eba pepepe ene ti no se akoba ne se wo jaya se ne nkeno ane se wo be kire bebi a wodi asem na achi akwakodro nkrata ne ho nsem nyina no eno asem ko woda ne de ama yera ata achia na nka wono so etumi atoa so na se ntumi amba ne sa na yera atachia ese agise court no ne registry mu na wakwakohwe ne a wo mu asem na akosie wo ho no ansa na wetumi atoa so de a na chese ende enya de a ebetumi abaso sa ama yeye enti no shabre de na chese de gina ene se chairman edema the NPP ene na asem no na chese lawyer atachia ne opposition na so se ne request ya wode ekoye no wonum abo ede atuegu ejisi so amo echese asem ne de tie no saa ne be se brief ana briefing bi ya wo mo ba ya no mo yes omo the Women's Development Bank ede be ba na tumi aboa na ampa so wo mo echire mi so omo ba ye so no wo mo da ye so no abem pepepepepe ya Abraham ne o ka sei no sha asia ye 2025 ya kwa homabo esika no emu no wo mo allocate ye 50 million Ghana cedis edito ho me 2025 budget no se wo mo de be hye so adwumadi no na ne wodo no yakopon adoma aboa ma enye bi ede account ma ne wo kita 501.3 million Ghana cedis ya se wo mo ede hye adwumadi no ase a eno an se wo mo ekọ mo animu a enesa na so afọ abedi chire ede ma oman ye photo samfo onyonyafo Thomas Nyako Ampem wano anso enende ukopie mu ewo esueja man ede a ogina ho ede ma adehia wo mo ho na cheso ye mrahye bedwani ede ma esueja man abaton empesua so wano na ne okopie mu ewo parliament wo bra ye bisa ne ho ensem no ensema hodo aya oka eka sansemi ho eno no.
As the honorable member confirmed, 51.3 million Ghana cedis was allocated for this intervention in 2025. In addition, government in 2026 budget set aside 450 million for this initiative. Mr. Speaker, I can confirm that a lot of preparatory works have been done. On 26th of January 2026, the company WDB Ghana Limited was incorporated. Government has subsequently applied to the Bank of Ghana for the license to operate the Women's Development Bank. I wish to assure the House, the honorable members, and the House that the Minister for Finance will give full update on this intervention as part of the mid-year fiscal policy review scheduled for next month, July. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Abusuya swafo a wo hye emofra diemu nsem na afi enipa nkasa ya titremu ensem mekire Minister for Gender, Children and Social Protection ononyafo Agnes na Momolate wakopie mu omrahye bedwefie ede ato wonum animu ese wo mo de reforms foforo kra abe adwaman so anaso mo de ba mountain so eba beboa na quality nutritional value for meals ede ma mofra wonum ewo public basic schools no atumi aboa wo mo kire se mofra na didie mu no ehia papa sanse yesi kitirisi yesi dudu nwrenwura enti se ne wo be lodi aduane ne chance ma na de ama abofra na di na se ahoden duane nduro ni ahoden bi animu a sebi no emfaso bia eni so ebe wie chi so no emofra no na cheso wonfu ayedoche yare enko a starch nko a enti ne no wo mo de reforms ahodo bi aba wo mo ede be ma school feeding program no na caterers no egina so na wo mo ede ahye enkoda no edidie mu se be ya wo mbedidi yie na afen so no bibia etumi akoso ede ama wo mo enti omo kira omo se omo de digital monitoring tools so eba ya eno no school meal cards na chese ebe kire de bia da no caterers ndi omo menu eba no ma hye se de bia da na aduane be na wo se mofra no edi na wo mo ehye egitumu a afe no omo atumi amasa adwumadie no akoso na atumi aboa yenko na entie no.
School feeding program has developed the school menu cards, which provide clear guidance on food preparation, quantities, portion control, and nutritional standards. These tools are intended to strengthen compliance with the program standard operating procedures by caterers. Head teachers and relevant school authorities have also been trained to effectively monitor adherence to these guidelines. Mr. Speaker, the program has further undertaken nationwide capacity building for caterers and head cooks on food hygiene, food safety standards, nutrition, and the preparation of adequate and wholesome meals in line with the Ghana School Feeding Program operational guidelines and SOPs. To improve the nutritional quality of meals in a cost-effective manner, soybean powder has been introduced as an additional protein source for use in meals such as benkun, TZ, kenke, rice balls, wache, jollof rice, soups, stews, and related dishes. Furthermore, routine monitoring and supervision at the national, regional, district, and school levels are continuously being undertaken to ensure compliance with quality assurance standards and operational guidelines for meals provision under the program.
Abusua wansan foforo emono the Agricultural Development Bank ADB afibia ya na womo ehyiemu na chese omo annual meeting na afidie akoso general annual meeting of 2026 na no enanam so managing director edema bank no ora Edward Atosapon kopiemu ase de nsembe etuja echiremu se bank no asa bagina na so brane ebio enkane no na ekuafo adamfo ene bank na emom no sika na ekuafo binim bebeje e wo bank oso de koboa onkua eye edwuma no eso no ana ho nsem eso no wo mo agiska na afi no wo mo de koya de foforo be wie echi no na akoye ka mfasodie mba so yeso mo ntumi ntua bank ne kai ma bank no ekwa hohiehie mu pa na so ende yakopon afefie ma nne no mo message na mo na so bi ende sika wo ho ya mo sade ba be fande ana so mo de be bo akuafo na emom ene no wo mo ebe fa eye kwan hodo binim ama mo age atum se esene fata se ediska ne bi ma wa ansana the amount.
Share a loan portfolio. 30% of all our loans go into agri. 30-35%. But you say in the last 10 years, almost no muntia because of the way we farm. Obi wa we see factory. This come and perform see factory. Yen processing tomatoes for Ghana. Yen packaging them all Ghana. Na discussion. Obi wa see a do lentil level la. E we misuse sika ne sika na se. Nti si a adwen say Sunday man yen physical nhyem bio. Ye sika be share farming any agriculture onim say within 3 to 5 years can be to me because agriculture for sika as moratorium. What I say? Because I find so good see into your considering in an name say I say you're very particular baby I sika because baby or how do you sika I bet take you 7 years. Robert say baby or how do you sika I bet take you 7 years. Robert say there was sika being there was sika being into rubber in excess of 1 billion. Yes, yes, answer. Basu are almost small girl. Till last year, the Minister for Trade said, I say a planning BBA because I said for rubber, I go through the process. Let's get it to me back. But Western region will say, a almost small girl rubber no the Cocoa d'Ivoire. Meanwhile, a sika, Sassika near the more farm by 2 bank near Boca. You think of what the almost 1 billion rubber area pay a common dear. Until you decide to say areas like that, you better I say in your control. It is scan mawa. Your first scanning shows scan all the quiet what the control seedlings are. Seedlings no tower in. Oto shopper, ya ebeko. Let this scanner could hear seedlings. They are G seedlings in their brow. Say irrigation away. Your first scanning mount, circle irrigation. Why never who means an abeya and the scanner.
Anti yera sapon ena okasa ye no kyeresa so ye hwe oman sika sam so no afande wo muntinde sky e wo ho na bag no enka ne nka ADB uti din ai wo soro pa na so no enam enema bi anko yie na akuafo bi so amboa wo munti no ma wo mudin ne be call form sika sam be ye basa kakra na so na no se me din kan kan ya so ye hwe sika sam eso o my Ghana mu no asan so aboa mo magina mo nan so bi onti ne no obi bia na nka na bemu abu edefa ADB ehun no wo hye mo bosses ano omo esansu be kosra ko gina sro ba ombeye the performing one of the performing banks e wo my Ghana mu enti no obi ansa nya gidie Ghana ni bi nya gidie ni ahotoso e wo mo ebiu
customer ska into utu yanko for car or staff car customer ska Who to be a customer scar? Who computer say no from negative neighbor positive. Now, and also into me yet. I say, of course, shareholders, what I say. Yen dear, my profit about. But also, there's also your dear no my capital. Now, the principal shareholder, government of Ghana, yeah, OTS, the Honorable Atufosi, President John Dramani Mahama, on my capital, 850 million. To my capital, there were other shareholders because you trade you Ghana stock exchange. Just say, other shareholders say, Sike Yin, your person this kind of books. As some blessing, as some tears here. Now, most more right, the move right. Then first the Canembra books. Then find ye Juma, then the year you want in your profit. Near mom dividend. Then you buy AGM, and then you're one of the resolutions. You my year, no, a social holders name, a your mother. Say ye, ya show more say. In the next 2 to 3 years, the bank, the best, the cofa, Bema 300 million. Near the Abesha Bank, changing computers, the changing bank system, the changing branches, the technology, and go for or the new democrat, so to me, a banking transactions. It is handy man, and there any shareholders in the Amakoye. Almost by the record say in the Amakoye. Inti in Koma Ebidi, no. Never say show be able say bank no sisia ye de ahyen kofo a onu omunima dia asomo ye me catch shareholder say enye reckless pra sika omudi amahen no ye behwe so yie ye nko share
anu ahwe no emrahye bedwani edema adehia wo mo ewo sola to na kalba abato no empesia so ononyamfo Andrew Dare Chiwite na owo hobi na enei no ono akasa nso eye board member edema eye agricultural development bank ono nso ede nsambi tuja echiremu se new board members ayapa wo mo ne various stakeholders no wo mo aba ebehwe aboa na bank na gina ne nan so ebio ya enei no wo mbehwe yie pa na wo mo ahye nso so mbebo ama bank na sanso no aba begina ne nan so se kane no ebio ne ntino obesere se Ghana adehye obiade ne ho ebegimbi na afenso no ya se nya rehyiemu ani ahotoso ewo bank no ebio titru ani akuayo na afe eye akuafo o kire se o maba ya o mo bebo akuaye ensem na afe no etumi etumpon ewo my Ghana mu.
The report shows that serious issues, if not because ADB is a government bank. Before 2025, the bank would have collapsed completely. But thank God we have come. President Mama's government has decided to push in some money. You go to the reports of the bank, you realize that we made so much profit, over 300 million. And so it tells you that the bank is now positioning itself to behave like a government bank, to behave like a bank for the people of Ghana. And so far so good. I believe next year, the AGM, dividend will be paid to shareholders. For this year, the indications are that the bank is growing and will be able to pay dividends by close of next year. The bank is repositioning itself. We are going I'm sure the MP, he was telling us that many of the workers will be retiring, and so we're thinking that by close of the year or next year, you should get in young guys with energy that will reach out to the people. We also want that as a bank, we should develop the habit of serving our customers diligently. We should serve them with care, we should serve them with love, we should be attractive. And so we are just going all around to ensure that the bank is competitive. The target is that the bank should be among the top 3 banks in the country, because it's a bank that is supposed to do well, but it's just that it was not well managed. So we are doing everything possible to ensure that as directors of the bank, we position the bank the way we want it.
Honorable, for the kind courtesy of my listeners, your name and your position.
Oh, I'm Honorable Andrew.
Awusia media fisam ne besi ha me na me ho embra na yen kwama fama so nkohwe de ekoso ewo ho so. Etufa Venezuela ena makosi na ne ukopie mu ewo hono mu a na chese arehusem ato wo mu na no kuada de ba de na chese eni enyan ene sen wo mu echese asase wuso akoso ewo hono mu a ebroni befriend earthquake ibi enam so manne no nipa ato na nanom se do as of enra na 164 na mpono bi asanso abeka ho akoya arehusem ampanyifo echese ukopie won kropon eye Caracas no eho no a eye a state of La Guaira eho ena hosemi etumi esia eneno ayemampanyi a owo honom ne re ahuye pa ekiremu se ose nkofo no edan ebi adan a ebuagu nkofo so ya otumi etese nipa esu asase ase efrese yemwa no enso no akwakoye de ede ama omo ewo honom na wo mo kirese sa hosemi we ena ye de dikan tosu mienu ebi edinkan si the year 1900 enti we ena ye the most strongest etoso mienu aya ato Venezuela akoya rehosem ewo honum epa na kafra omo kirese quakes no magnitude no was na 7.2 and afa 7.5 and chese na ano de very strong papa ya ene no akwakobo wo mo ahadwe esa na sabram no ekaseje empanyifo aya wo mo ehwe aboa atorienche mu aboa fo mo hwe aboa yi sa enkofo no wo mo ekirese adan ni bi kura wo hon ma wotumu se esi ho enrada na nsenkyerɛ ni bi a oye na dwuma de ma BBC ono nso se ne sister ebo modin ye voice note bi and a voice message edemano ya necessary ne kire se ne dan a wono so ne busua etimo no dan ne ewo so ewuma na dan na wo so ewuma na nte ne so kra na agya wo mo ayem hihia ne so no wo mo enhu ba bia wo mo de wo mo eni ekire na sabram no kase de empanyifo ekire mu a ekopie mu ewo ye doctor ba ko La Guaira General Hospital wo kire se wo mo 2 main hospitals se wo mo hospitals akese ya ewo oman Ghana wo oman Venezuela emu no ho nyina ayema ya sabre no omo nyina nipa eguo so nyina wa critical condition mu ya omo pre omo